The right location, the right water temperature, the right 3 days in spring. That's the recipe for a fishing phenomenon that few anglers know exist. One is the space station. The other is the orbiting satellite, an apt metaphor for a mission on Florida's space coast.
Fish! Leave it, man, on him! Go right at it. Whoa! Frisky! Super simple, but I'll have you on the bow.
Okay.
This is the story of two partnerships. The first partnership is an alliance between anglers with a shared pursuit. Captain Peter Deeks, one of Florida's best-known and most respected inshore guides, hunter, fisherman, and native son of Melbourne, Florida. To aid Peter on this outing, we imported a Florida guide from the Gulf Coast, Captain Wes Bedell, the man behind On a Mission fishing charters in Naples. The second partnership is an opportunistic one, forged by forces of nature that we don't entirely understand, the giant manta ray and the cobia.
These manta rays, they'll stretch for hundreds of miles up and down the coast like a big line. And with those manta rays, there's a lot of fish that hitch a ride on their backs. Cobia, remoras, they'll just drag right behind these manta rays and go for a free ride. And it's just a really neat ecosystem that migrates up the coast of Florida in the springtime.
For a few temperamental days in spring, this partnership passes through Florida's space coast, a 72-mile stretch of coastline bookended by Kennedy Space Center to the north and Jupiter to the south. The coastal waters are a nutrient-rich migratory highway. With the mantas and cobia cruising and feeding at the surface, it makes for a sight fishing spectacle.
Yeah, whenever you can reach them, just start launching. Might will have one on his back, I can't really tell. And there's a curve on him.
Is it still there?
You chasing it? Got it.
Nice. I'll come grab it for you.
Yeah, got it. Grab the rod. There you go. Nice.
They're often confused with sharks, But make no mistake, cobia are their own deal. The only species in their family. Most warm waters of the world are home to cobia, tough fighters and delectable eating.
Nice.
This just in, manta's on the move along Indialantic Beach.
Manta rays follow water temperature between 68 and 72 degrees. And in the springtime, that water temperature gets really close to the beach, within a mile or two of the beach, and you can see big numbers of these manta rays. They pull up on the surface. It's just visually so exciting to see these big creatures swimming across the surface. They're plankton feeders, so they get up on the surface and they feed on these scum lines, and they really don't mind the boats. You can get really close to them in the boat. At times there can be hundreds of them.
While giant mantas can dive upwards of 3,000 feet, their space coast journey finds them filter feeding at the surface, gobbling up the phytoplankton and zooplankton that bait fish prefer. And the cobia follow on their flank.
Yeah. Hold on, let's go to another one. No, sit down, get down. That's his wake, big ray on the outside.
That right there? 1 o'clock, 12:30?
Yeah, right there. Jack him. Nice. Yep, reel it in. Put it right on his butt. There is a good fish on him. Put it up. Put it on that fish. See the fish? Yep. Woohoo! Nice.
Cobes! Sight fishing cobes!
Man, he slammed that hoagie,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he did. He's still a little green. You ready, brother?
Yeah, he's a pretty fish.
Yeah! Yeah, buddy! Woo!
Nice
Sweet, bro! Good spot. Dropped it in the bucket.
Doesn't get much better than
At
that.
all, man. It's sight fishing like that. What we live for.
You got that big marine animal, the big giant ray, and then you got these cobias following them. And they're so aggressive on those lures.
He was fired up. He pounced on that thing.
Fishing giant sea critters takes some getting used to.
Right to the right of the sun. Yes. Yeah, reel.
I'm blind right here now.
I know.
Stick with it, Wes. We got your back.
Fish on the back one, fish on the back one. Big one.
All right, I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna get you up there on him.
That's the one?
Yep.
Oh, caught the wind.
Yeah, I'll get you kind of close.
Okay, okay.
This could be the deal.
Oh, I got hit.
Wes knows the cobia in his home waters of the Gulf of Mexico. But these fellas, fighter jets hiding behind an aircraft carrier, it takes some figuring out.
Where they at?
I'm gonna nose you up here to him.
Okay.
Keep in mind, the cobia, the mantas, Wes, they're all transplants here. Peter is the only local.
It's like archery hunting. You have to make a perfect cast because you don't want to snag the ray. You got to get your bait close to the ray. And the cobia aren't going to come off the ray to eat the bait. They're going to stay on that ray. So you got to put your bait right in front of those fish. You got to keep it right on the surface. And then once you hook the fish, you got to pull them away from the ray. But that is the biggest challenge when fishing the cobia off the manta rays.
Absolutely,
for sure.
yeah. You got to deliver the laser.
Definitely.
It's incredible to see those fish swimming with those rays like that and being able to cast them, capitalize on picking them off. And just like you said, you know, that's like hunting and fishing mixed together. And it's a super special fishery.
Oh, right under the boat, 12 o'clock, swimming right at us. I think he's got fish.
Yeah, baby.
How cool is that?
Flippin' cool.
There's cobia fishing and then there's ray fishing. I'll come down there and give you a hand.
Okay.
It's like we're on the manta train, aren't we?
Oh, you're thinking of
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Nice, brother. Hell
Let's get some more.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
It's a pleasure having you on the boat because your casting skills are great. So, like, as you can see, you got to make that cast perfect.
Yes, it's got those stars have to align, and they paid off.
It does. And then you put it right there in front of those cobia, they tack it, you got to pull them away from it. It's exciting, it's hunting, you're looking for the fish, you're not just sitting there waiting for the bite.
Yes, that's the way to do it. See, sight fishing's the best.
It's just so exciting. There's so many different things, so many different factors. You have to make a great cast to get the fish to bite. You hook the fish, you got to pull it off the ray. You can't leave the ray. You got to keep up with the ray with the boat because that's your opportunity, right? You find this ray, and riding with this ray is a school of cobia. It's a cob. Got him! And the cobia are going to stay with the ray. So if you lose the ray, you lose the cobia. You don't want to spook the ray. You want to get those cobia to bite. You want to catch as many as you can. So oftentimes you're throwing out there, you're hooking one fish, and then you hook another, cast out another bait. You're trying to hook as many fish as you can on that ray, keep the fish off the ray. I mean, how exciting is that?
Nice, little guy, but we got one. He crushed it, man. He came right out that thing and pounced on it. Nice, brother. Nice.
Isn't that awesome?
Bail open, nice, we're good.
He drilled that guy.
Sweet.
I didn't see one on him. And
He came right off the back and thought it was a remora, and it was not.
So cool.
That was some good stuff right there.
Isn't that a cool fish?
Gotta love that sight fishing, man. It is amazing.
You ready? Yep.
For a fishing season that lasts less than a week, hours are precious and days are gold. Let's see if Peter and Wes can cash in. With this kind of fishing, it's run and gun, zigging and zagging from manta to manta to find the ones with the torpedo-shaped tag-alongs.
It's insane to see how big and gentle they are. They're very majestic and beautiful. It's an amazing creature, and just to see them in their element like that, sucking all the plankton off the tide line, it's a pretty incredible sight.
There they are, cobia and manta ray right next to each other. Like black dive flags, the manta's pectoral fins mark their location. You can use any live bait as long as they're good and healthy.
Cast, coming at you.
Got the fish!
Come on. Okay, no, I got a small one. There's a bigger one on the other, the smaller
I got a
ray.
bait.
Yeah, I got a smaller cobia. Now pull it in. Left side of the cobia, or left side of the ray. Yes, yes, yes.
Refusal.
Okay.
All right, Peter, let me help you with that one, buddy.
Okay, then I'll grab him.
Sight casting those beautiful things on those creatures, man, is amazing. Very special. All right. Nice.
He's still got that pretty stripe on it, you know?
God, he's got some super white bars on him.
He does.
Nice.
Come on, left. See the ripples? Plenty of ripples, 12 o'clock. Nice cast, dude.
Eat it.
Got the little guy?
I got the little guy. Where's the big one?
Oh, shoot. I got a big one.
You got the big one? Good.
Yep. I got a really good one.
Oh, yeah.
Double, baby.
Hell yeah. There you go, baby. Come on.
Just sit in the back, low gunnel. Low gunnel. Low gunnels in the back. Hold on, just take your time.
Yep. I'm not rushing, brother.
Here, grab this. It's nice and easy. Leave that drag loose. Just swing it up here.
There you go. Bail's open. Yeah! Double, baby! What's the double?
It's been a killer day fishing.
It really has, man. Cherry picking these things off the rays all day has been pretty special.
Super
this
cool.
fishery is amazing. I really appreciate you guys having me over here for this.
I'm sure you've caught thousands of cobia.
I have, but never this style, man.
Catching them on the manta rays is
totally
way cool.
different game, yeah.
The definition of the word partnership doesn't include any mention of good or bad. It's simply the pairing of two entities, be it positive or negative. Some partnerships are by choice. Others are chosen for us, such as life in the big blue wild.